Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to teach you all how to do a Roblox GFX. Now I'm using Blender 2.8 for this, and I know it's a little bit older of a version, but that's the one I'm using. So yeah, let's get into it. So first you want to open Roblox Studio and click Baseplate. Once that's loaded, it's just, you can move around in it like Roblox regular controls. And then you can see the toolbox right over there. Head over to plugins and then press load character. If you don't already have this plugin, head over to marketplace, plugins, and then press load character. It's free and easy to install, so yeah. Once you have that, press it and type in your Roblox username and spawn it R6. Now I'm not using my username because this is for a friend. So once it spawns, you can see it in the workspace, and turn around and you can find it. There you are. Now we gotta find a model. Now I'm using some models that I have used before in past GFXs. I'm using this one by Fairy J Hole, and I think she's really good at this, so here's the one that I'm using for fall. It's a little fall theme, you know. So yeah, once you've done that, right click it and head over to export selection, and yeah, this is in the workspace. Now I'm blurring this out because this is where I'm going to put the file of like the setting, the model, and name it whatever you want. Fall Bridge is what I was saying, but I can't spell, so but yeah, so save the Fall Bridge or whatever model you're using, and it's taking me forever to load because my computer is pretty slow. Plus I'm recording it, so here we go. But for our next step on Blender, you're going to want to have the woman rig, which you can find in the link in the description below, because yeah, I linked it there for you guys. Alright, now do the same thing with your character. Also blurring this out so you guys can't see my personal info. Find where you want to save it, and save it. Alright, so now let us head to Blender. Alright, once you have opened the woman rig, you can move around by just like zooming in and out on your computer. And then hold shift and that squiggly line, I forgot what it's called, but that allows you to move around, and moving around is just WSAD and Q and E to go up. Now, delete the head. You might want to zoom in a little bit so you can get the smaller parts, like I am right now. Alright, there we go. Now, once we have done that, press the torso. And then head over to the place kind of right under where it says Scene. Go to General, and then Shader Editor. Now we're going to make this a little bit bigger so we can see it a bit better. Alright, so zoom in and go to the orange box on the bottom that says Texture. Now press the file thing that says Open Image. And find your file of your character's texture. It should say .text after it. Mine has two because I think one of her accessories has a texture, but it doesn't really need to be on there for some reason. I checked this. I don't really know why. But I'm using like the second texture. So, alright. Once you've done that, press File, Import, Wavefront OBJ. Now, find the character that has your character file that has OBJ at the end of it. See? Right there. And then go to Geometry and press Split by Group. And then import it. Now you want to rotate it so it's facing, you want to rotate it so it's facing the same way as your character. And for some reason mine is like higher, so I'm going to move it down a little bit. Then shift it over to the side so they're not overlapping. Then delete the rest of the body parts apart from the head. To get multiple body parts at once, you hold down Shift. Now, select the head and all of the accessories. Be sure to get all of them, because the earrings sometimes are hard to get. Now, move it over onto the rig. And there you go. Your character is now on your Roblox character is now all set. Now we just need to import the model. So import Wavefront OBJ again. Then find the place where your model is located and import it as an OBJ. There we go. And then I'm gonna check off split by group because it takes way longer on my computer for it to load when it has to split up all the parts. So it's still taking a sec to load, but it should be done soon. Yep, there we go. Now move it over so it's not directly above your character. But make sure it's not under the grid. So select your character using the select box and move her over to wherever you want her or him on your model. I'm just gonna put mine in the middle of the bridge, and she's gonna be kind of holding on to the railing of the bridge. Alright. Now rotate them to however you want. I'm gonna scale her so she's a bit smaller so it looks like she's actually holding onto the railing of the bridge. And there we go. And feel free to move them wherever you want. Okay. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna move her down a little bit, just kind of getting her in the right position. Alrighty. So now, what I am going to do, I think, is tilt the head over a little bit, so it looks like her head is, kind of tilted. So, oh, I forgot the earrings. But whatever, you'll be able to still see them. There we go. Alright, now what you want to do is select the rig. See those little orange bits? Then head over to object mode and press pose mode. So now we are going to pose our character. You can just rotate, press the little circles on the body parts, and you could just rotate them however you want and move them and scale them. But yeah, so right now I'm going to speed up my positioning. So I'm just gonna position her holding onto it and with one leg up. So I'm not like the fastest at this, so I wanted to speed it up for you guys. And you guys can pose your character however you want. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Okie dokie. Now I've posed my character. What we are going to do is add a camera. So press add and then go to camera and then press view and press cameras and then active camera. Now we can move around with the camera just like normal, and we gotta find wherever we want our GFX to wherever we want the camera to be. Imagine you're taking a photo. And this will be the frame of the photo, wherever the camera is. So, as you can see, I'm just kind of figuring out what I want the framing to be. So, one moment. You guys can... I like to kind of put my character a little off to the side so it's not totally centered, because I think it looks a little bit nicer. Alrighty, now pressing that little circle with the shininess on it, you can see render mode. So that'll what will look like when it's rendered. Now we want to add a light and press sun, because it kind of looks a little dark in render mode. We don't want that. So we're gonna move the sun in front of the girl so we can shine it on her and make it lighter. Now you can press view and then perspective orthographic to get back to the normal view. And then you just move to make it back to normal. So, move the sun or wherever light you're using, whatever light you're using, to wherever you want. And then be sure to make the little line facing down be pointing at your character. Or wherever you want it to point. Whatever kind of lighting you want. I want more of a direct lighting. Now view it from the camera again and head to lighting. See the little light bulb? Here you can change the tone, like the color of the light, and the strength. Also the angle and the max bounces. So the strength will be how, like, bright it is. I like to set my strength to about, 2,000, 3,000, maybe 4,000. And as you can see, the color of the light is changing as I move it in different directions. I'm going for this kind of orangey look because it's fall, and that's kind of the whole theme of this GFX. But as you can see, the hair and the face are kind of transparent. So this happens with a lot of GFXs, so you want to be able to fix this. Press the hair, then head to the little beach ball at the bottom, pink beach ball. Scroll down to alpha, and then press value. Now set that to 1 instead of 0.5. And that should fix your problem. Now let's see. Alrighty. Now you want to do it also with the head. Just in case. Alright. Now let's see if it fixed. There we go. It's all better now. And as you can see, it's not transparent anymore. So I recommend doing that. A lot of people don't know how to fix it, but luckily I do. So now you can see that little leaf is kind of transparent. And I wanted to fix that by making the whole model, the value to 1, but it didn't really work. So I'm just gonna have to move the camera to wherever will work. So excuse me if this takes a little while. But let you guys please let me know if you want any more tutorials like this. I love to do it, and this video was a lot of fun to edit and make. So I'm not normally one to do tutorials, but it's fun. So just move your camera around wherever you want. Once you're comfortable with it, I'll get into that in a moment. Okay, I want to go a little lower. Sorry, this is taking long, guys. And feel free to pause the video wherever you want if you get stuck and you need to pose your character or something. Probably should have sped this part up, but whatever. Alright. Now, check the render mode. See if you like it. I'm kind of liking this, but I think I'm going to move the camera a little bit more. Maybe a bit closer. Also, one moment. In my Discord server, I gave a shout out to a fan. Now let me pull that up once I have finished that. Alright. Yes. Once you've done this, please save your file, your Blender file, wherever you want. You can just press file and then save, like pretty much every other program with thumbnails, whatever it is. So name it whatever you want. Then save it. Once you've done that, there's some crucial steps you have to follow because, yeah. Head over to the little camera. It takes a little bit to load for me. Then move the render up to either like 400 or somewhere around there. That's my favorite place to put it because it won't take too long, but it won't be too like grainy. So you want it good quality. Then press film and transparent if you have like a background like mine, because you can see it's not like there's no sky in the background. It's just gray. We're gonna put a sky in later. Then you can change this at the bottom to PNG, the file format, and then press RGBA. You can also change the framing as I showed before. Now save it again and then press render and render image. And now all we have to do is wait. So let me pull this up. I did a giveaway in my server for a shout out in my video. And shout out to Salma Abdelhafer. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. On Roblox, go follow her. I will put her profile in the description below. Also, her Roblox TikTok is xRobloxQueen33x. So go follow that, guys. As you can see, our GFX is rendered. It's very, very satisfying to watch for me. So there we go. Now it just takes a second to load. There we go. Once you got that, press image, save as, and then it should be saved in the same file location already as you saved your Blender file. Now name it whatever you want. I'm naming it no background because I'm going to add a background later since it's a transparent photo. Well, the background's transparent, as you can see, the little checkers. Now open Pixlr. I will link that in the description below, and it's free and easy. And I'm searching up aesthetic sky, and I'm trying to find a background that I like for the sky. It might take you a little while to find one you really like, but alright, let's try this one. You can just copy the image, paste it, scale it to whatever size you need. Then press the background, and then unlock it so you can put the sky behind it. You know, I don't really like this sky. I think I'm gonna go try to find another one. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright, I'm gonna copy this image and add it and scale it and put it behind the other image. I like this. I'm gonna move it up a little bit. Whoops. Alrighty. Yeah, I think this fits. It looks nice. The blue against the orange and the clouds, the sunsetty clouds. Let's see if it looks better flipped. I think I'll just keep it like that. Well, yeah, now I have it. I have my thing ready. I'm going to delete the other image I didn't like. And this is my JFX. Once you're happy with how it looks, I'm going to blur the background a little bit, the sky. But it doesn't really do anything because it's just clouds. Now you want to press File, Save, and name it whatever you want. And once you've saved it, it'll go in your downloads. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's your GFX. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to go check out my Discord server, link in the description below, as well as Blender, which you can also get in the description, and my Roblox group. Be sure to join it, and thank you guys. I will catch you guys on the flippity flip.